Are you young and want to start a retirement account without having to pay taxes a second time? I'll show you exactly what to do.
You'll be using what's called a Roth IRA, and it can only be used with money that you've already paid taxes on. So you get taxed income from a job or whatever. You pay taxes on the income. It goes through your bank account or whatever and into a Roth IRA account. Now, this account is offered by a few different providers: Fidelity, Vanguard, Schwab, E-Trade. And basically, this is an account where you've already paid the taxes on the funds. So and you can't be taxed twice. So this is already post-tax money. You take that and invest it into, in my opinion, one of two places: either a mass index fund or an S&P 500 index. And I'll tell you the difference. A mass index fund is basically the entire stock market, and you can see the names of the different stocks there for each one. Where S&P 500 index is the top 500 companies. So you kind of got to pick your poison with this one. BlackRock, you can get that on E-Trade. You'll notice that I wrote E-Trade up here for the providers, but then BlackRock down here for the actual investment. If you want BlackRock, go to E-Trade. Now, you may be curious about why time is such an important factor here, and I have that on the next page. Basically, let's say there's person A and person B. Person A starts at age 25. So does this for 40 years. They only put in $200 a month, right? That's it. Just $200 a month. That's $2,400 a year. That's $96,000 throughout their entire life. Because they did it for 40 years, they're going to be ending with about $500,000 with once you take into account the 7% annual growth. Now let's look at person B. Person B started at age 35 and then to 65. So they only got 30 years. They did the same thing, $200 a month. Came out to $2,400 a year. Came up to $72,000 rather than $96,000. And because it was in there for 30 years rather than 40 and had less money, you get about $250,000 with 7% growth, which is half. So that's just one decade doubling your money.
And the key here is this is post-tax. You cannot be taxed twice. So once you've already paid your taxes and stuff and you do the investment, all the growth is post-tax. So instead of like the 401k you get from your boss where, you pay a portion and they pay a portion, the taxes tend to take away their portion, and you might end up with a little bit more, but you aren't tied to any sort of employer. So there you go. That is a way you can start an investment long term